Video game. Video game. I must play video game. If I don't, I will go insane. And so I play every day. All does my name is. That is right. Hey. That's me. If I was a Men in Black, would I be Agent J? Would I work with Agent K? That'd be kind of cool. Kind of neat. Uh-oh. My controller not being recognized like usual. Agent U? That's weird, the controller is not being recognized right now. Was before? What happened? There we go. Alright, so okay, so there is a second row of chapters. I was wondering how they were gonna do that. So we're gonna see what they like specifically what they did with Watcher after they mutilated the All-Mother. I wouldn't be surprised if Nowhere was in on it. Then again, she was the one who was like, yeah, I know this, I'm aware that this sucks and it's corrupt and All-Mother's sketchy, but let's just ignore it.
Nowhere? It's really you. I'm so relieved to see you.
Are you? Are you sure about that?
I thought I was just gonna be left here to die.
You don't look good.
They tied me up. My knees hurt.
Oh, Watcher. You're... okay.
I'm so cold. It's freezing in here. How did you know where to find me?
It's a long story.
How did you know where to find me, I wonder?
Has anyone else come?
I haven't seen a single person. Except your little pet. 24-hour surveillance. It must be dangerous.
Well, Watcher, you are.
Huh?
Sister, what you did.
I can explain everything.
What is there to explain, Watcher? What possible explanation might bring her back to us?
Maybe we don't want her back to us.
What might balm the hemorrhaging wound?
Nowhere. It's not what it looks like.
Don't say that. Just say why it's not what it looks
I'm
like.
not the dangerous one here.
I can't talk about this.
Oh, why do they always do that? Wait, please let me explain. No.
Nowhere. Nowhere. Help me.
I'll be back. Try
They're
to stay
right.
alive.
Watcher's
Okay.
dense. I hate that trope so much though.
阿媽，喂，喂，你有冇食藥啊？咁就好啦，唔好再出去啦。你要聽佢哋話啊。Iris 係佢同我一齊，你想同佢講嘢？佢依家唔講得嘢，佢同佢老豆一齊做緊啲，我話佢哋做緊啲嘢啊，擔心咁多做乜啊？佢同我一齊咁耐以嚟都冇穿冇爛，係咪？唉，點解你係都要拎翻以前啲嘢嚟講嘅啫？我哋會冇事，你擔心你自己仲好啦。佢哋叫你做乜就做乜，同埋記住電話一定。
Yeah, but I would immediately been like, Principal set me up, principal set me up. I want to be like, word, no, it isn't what it looks like. I just, that frustrates me so much when characters do that. But Watcher is just, we know at this point, she just ain't the brightest bulb in the closet.
喂，聽唔聽到我講啊？
What's up, Sleepy? Look at, we're in a torture chamber. Did she fall asleep standing up? Oh, I was wondering where her head was tilted. Oh, hello.
It's a perpetual dance of grace, you know? When to hold your tongue, when to look away. I tried to teach you. What has recklessness ever earned us?
If you came by just to tell me I told you so.
All I'm saying is that it gives me no joy to see you like this.
Sure. So, what is it like out there?
Hysteria.
Are you not gonna try to explain to her now?
Swarms day and night at the memorial site. More and more shell suicides each day. They're about to set fire to your quarters.
I'm being wiped clean from history.
To my apartment building because I didn't get my own special color room for some reason.
Oh, quite the opposite. You've made an unforgettable mess. And it's not even you who has to clean it up.
I don't know that Knower knows though, ironically. Because Knower's whole thing is she was telling you that like you should just pretend everything's fine and just, you know, just stay doing what you do and just if she knew. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Watcher, is this what you wanted? When you struck Mother down?
Especially with what she's saying to Watcher. Like she's clearly, why would she be saying these words if she knew that Principal was the one who set her up to do it?
I wanted change. Any change.
I see.
Oh, I thought that was a whole list we were gonna go through. I didn't look at any of the other ones. Well,
Stay longer.
man, I just completely get out of the groove with a lot of these games when it comes to like realizing what they're asking of me sometimes. I would have carefully looked through the list and picked one thing, but I thought it was like, I didn't know that that was a pick one thing. I thought it was, oh, here's the list of different things you can, let's go through all of them.
It's already longer than before. Has an infinity for me, apparently. Burning sensation pulls on my scalp. Don't go yet. So I stay. Don't be late next
Yeah,
time.
just doing it just for a change. I'm sure I could have found a better response to that.
I count each of the sisters on my hand. A reminder.
Because I don't even think that was Watcher's main motive there. I think it was more just the outrage of being lied to and seeing all these things she was told about the All-Mother and then how she actually was and what actually happened.
They're amused when I puke a bit in my mouth. Don't be late, they say. Or else.
Oh, hello. It's you, Queen of the Oceans.
Hello, Watcher.
Sorry, you just didn't fit in a backpack.
I cannot provide you absolution.
Fine. Whatever.
Where's your flying friend?
Shut up.
Are we communioning just because we're stuck in a torture chamber anyways? So might as well do something to pass the time. shadows are giving him like a Two-Face look.
I can't believe it.
I mean, I didn't expect that much out of the well plushie, but I mean, I guess it's, you know, very mature of him to admit that.
You're back so fast.
It's over. They shut the place down.
The hospital?
Even from blocks away, I could hear the crying and screaming from inside.
This is probably after she left already.
But I got lots. Antibiotics, medic supplies.
You broke inside?
I was cautious.
Clara, you could have been exposed.
I know. I'm not stupid, okay? Always worrying. Don't you have anything else to do?
Not really.
Remember how they said every student at the dance fell sick? Everyone except for Iris?
Yes?
Well, every nurse has fallen
Except
sick.
you. So the gene was passed along.
Except for me.
What are you saying?
I definitely knew there was a link between the mom and Iris in some significant way, considering that we've also been going through some of her memories too.
I don't know. Maybe we're meant to survive this. Maybe the Kwans are lucky.
I feel like it's the cake box.
A gift?
All your belongings have been incinerated except this box.
Fixer's things. How did you know?
I went to great lengths to extract them from the site. Do you want them?
What am I supposed to do with them? This is my life now.
Why would I? What's the point?
I just thought this might remind you of a happier time before all this matricide stuff. Never mind.
I thought you hate nostalgia.
I do, but I know you don't.
Thank you.
As long as you don't use these to stab me later. Ha ha ha.
Oh, we will. Don't you worry about that. They're just keeping us here and that's it?
Go ahead, from the beginning.
I killed Iris. I admit this. But I was tricked.
Finally.
I don't understand.
It was Principal.
Principal?
She must have tampered with the communions. She is youngest, the first watcher. She came to the other side. How else did she know to come? I know it sounds outrageous, but...
I believe you.
What?
I believe you.
You do?
Principal has taken it upon herself to crash and burn all we knew of life. As we mourn, she is drunk on her unbridled power.
See? I knew it. I knew it. Know her. Hecky Grace. I was so afraid. I thought you'd never...
It's going to be all right, okay? You killed Mother, but you are still my sister. I'll do what I can to protect you.
I know we've had our differences.
If I can tell our sisters what you told me, I know they'll believe it too.
Well, that would explain why, like, BB Fire went nuts, and Healer ended up getting incinerated for supposedly other reasons.
With all of us, there must be some way to expose Principal.
Yes. Hair to hair, sister.
Hair to hair. Hey, you're always there, aren't you? Mm-hmm. What should I call you?
Observant shell.
Peach, teal, pearl, mauve.
It's pronounced mauve.
Okay, mauve. How long? How long have I been here?
About 10 minutes.
10 days?
Oh.
100 days? I'm losing track. Watcher, my name is Mauve.
Mm-mm.
It's great to spend so much time with you. I've been here too long. Do you know when they'll let me? Never mind. I'll keep to myself.
Oh, we can actually go forward in time. It's weird because usually that's specifically a communion thing. And we're going all over the place. She's still in her hospital outfit.
You always say that a family that eats together stays together.
Ah, look at that. You have been listening to my philosophical musings.
Tried not to.
Well, here it is. I give you your last moodle. That's all the bamboo shoot we have.
If there was anything we were good at, it was eating together.
Well, now that you're retired, plenty of time for staying together.
Nah, I'm going back to my old Hong Kong boyfriend.
Mayama. Jack? The engineer?
Yes, very handsome.
How handsome?
8 out of 10.
How about me?
6.
Is that why you gave me a fake number when I asked you out?
Not a fake number, remember? My dad's number.
You sure know how to break a boy. So, why did you stick with me? And for
You know why.
Oops.
I do. I just want you to say it. Go on. Say it.
You were a good kisser.
Mojo! And that's what I told your dad on the phone.
Well,
As if.
Of course. How do you think I was able to charm my way to getting your real number?
Come on, Ba. The second time the police beat you up, you asked me to be your emergency contact, remember?
Your memory is too good. That story is not as romantic.
Stories are cheap, but the truth, remembering what really happened, that's most important.
oh no, I can't go back. Well, I didn't know I could walk in past 2 or else I would have. So I can't anymore now. If something in there was significant, maybe you should tell me what happened, because unfortunately I missed it.
Oh. Look at you. Being creepy. You got some new clothes.
Did I?
What function is
Oh,
that?
you did. A miscellaneous. You see that Iris started sleepwalking like her mom? See, that is significant. I can't believe the game let me miss it. I legit didn't know because you were tied here, so I don't know.
You brought friends. Peach, Pearl, good to meet you. Mauve and I were pretty close. You think this is gonna scare me?
Okay.
What are you wearing?
I'm sorry. Things are changing quickly, Watcher. I've been appointed.
As what?
Look, within these 4 walls, you are shielded from the chaos. But the rest of us, under the fist of principle, we don't have much choice.
Traitor.
That's probably better than just being stuck in a room for days and months on end, just nothing. Like this is a hellish experience compared to being outside and there's other chaos going on. I think chaos is probably less.
As close to her as possible is strategic. for both of us.
Uh-huh.
You've gone gray. Where are the others?
So was Watcher the one who set things up for Principal to get exploded? That's kind of funny if it's literally they're going down the whole hierarchy because All-Mother died and then Principal took over and then Principal died and then now is Nowhere gonna take over because she was the oldest of the sisters, like not counting Principal, so.
Watcher.
They'll defend me, resist this reign. I wouldn't just buckle to authority like that. Jump ship, turn color at the slightest
Watcher, what are you talking about? You snitched out one of your sisters with no pressure. They wouldn't buckle under authority like that just from a bit of pressure. You did that, except with nothing.
Watcher, you have no idea how ignorant you sound.
I don't know why she's acting like suddenly
Last
she's
night,
always been this
Principal had our sisters dragged
the
from
sturdy
their quarters
rebel.
and executed. I am the only one
Well, we know that's not true.
who has managed to evade such a fate.
So now Nowhere's just straight up lying to us.
I am the only one in any position to do anything for us. So I think you should shut up. There is immense pressure for a public incineration.
If the other sisters were executed, then why hasn't Watcher been executed by now? Because the only reasons the sisters would be executed is if they were defending Watcher or against Watcher being punished. So if you're gonna execute someone for that, then you would definitely execute the person being punished. But that's Watcher's. I mean, Nowhere's lying
Many want to
anyways.
see you burn alive.
Huh. Do you?
I think the question is that what you want for yourself? Tell me, Watcher, is there a feeling worth getting incinerated over?
I don't know why she's lying though. That's kind of weird.
Yes.
All this time, and you're still as foolish as the day you started. Before I go, the guard said you are ill?
What?
Principal has requested we maintain you in optimal shape. Guard? Guard, administer a dose.
No. Stop. I don't want that. Don't. Don't you dare move.
Watcher, please. Don't make me use force.
I don't even know what that is. It just makes us less sick. I'll take it.
Sister, I promise this is for your own good.
How can you resist, really? You're chained up already.
媽，聽電話啦！我知道你聽到我講嘢，你係都要我對住部機器講嘢。好，我可以同錄音機講嘢，好過同你講。Iris，佢成世人淨係見過你一次咋，你其實可以嚟探我哋。我知道你覺得佢毀咗我嘅人生，點解你唔肯講出口？你認為我真係會為咗一個男仔拋誤會？我冇咁蠢啊！我放棄一切係因為你啊！你明唔明啊？聽電話啊！阿媽，即刻聽電話啊！聽電話啊！
Watcher, I brought you a book. Oh, you look awful.
Dizzy. Nauseous.
You're just getting used to the chemicals in your system. Guard, double the dose next time.
That doesn't make sense.
No. No more. These injections, they make me see things.
They're making me trip out.
What do you see, Watcher?
Swirlies
I
mostly.
see two of you.
Really? Where's the other one?
Funny. I see two of you, too.
You do?
Two faces.
Yes. I see you on your first day. You were so uncertain. The waters underneath you felt choppy.
Choppy.
And then I saw you talk to Fixer. She said something to you. I saw how you lit up, and for a moment, I swear, it was like wings stretched out from your back. I see that watcher in front of me. Wow, she is vibrant, massive. And then I see this other watcher beside her. Powerless, broken, decrepit. Which one is the real you, Watcher?
Do you want to know what she said to me?
Hmm?
I can already tell. You and I are going to be trouble.
Guard. Unlock
Triple
the
the
chains.
dose.
And grab
Oh,
a blanket for her, won't
never
you?
mind.
She's not going anywhere in this condition.
I actually don't get the reasoning for her. What she's doing right now. Daw's diary.
This thing, Iris. How could you? She loved you.
Oh. That was weird. I like fell through something. Bedrooms.
No wood? Did you bring the cleaver back? Or did you fail at that too? Never send a man to do a woman's job. Or any job.
Clara, did you hear what I said? I'm just glad to come back at all.
You come home empty-handed and you want me to celebrate? It's like you want to freeze to death. Ay, wait till Iris hears about this.
Yeah, let me freeze to death. Better than being trapped with you.
Well, they're not doing too great, are they?
Sister 6. Bring her, the keepers said. My youngest? I smile. No, that is not what we agreed to. I am all you need. I have more to give. I arrive on time. I bring offerings they like in 6s. I am at my most gracious and powerful. My focus is unencumbered. Don't go yet, they say. So I smile.
Get out of here.
Hi, Watcher.
The only one who visits. I'm sick of you. Sick of your face. You right, Mauve?
I need to tell you something.
I don't want to hear it.
I lied about being the only
Yeah, no,
sister
but
left.
why though? That was very unnecessary.
Sure.
Fixer is alive. The incineration was a setup, as was Fixer's appearance in your first communion. Who were you communing with then? Hmm?
I was communing with Principal.
So the fixer in our communion wasn't even fixer to begin with. That's like. But if Principal's willing to set innocent people up, why wouldn't she have had her incinerated? Maybe that's where she draws the line, because clearly she hasn't had Watcher incinerated, so maybe she also didn't have Fixer incinerated. So I did theorize from the start that Fixer wasn't actually incinerated. I just wasn't sure of the exact motives yet, or who decided that. So that would explain, like, just for some reason that's where Principal draws the line, like, oh, I won't incinerate. Well, but supposedly Healer was incinerated, though. But we don't know exactly what she did to end up having that. I just don't get why Nowhere lied about that unless Principal had lied to her about that. Because why would she randomly say, like, it doesn't, like, there's no reason to lie to Watcher. She's stuck in solitary confinement for indefinitely.
As you said, it seems she knows a thing or two about being a Watcher.
So I'm gonna assume it's mainly Principal lying to Nowhere.
Fixer. Fixer is alive?
Yes.
And then Nowhere,
Alive
like,
and
finding
very
out
well.
actual information.
My Fixer?
Yes.
I need to see her.
I'm not sure that's possible.
I need
Why
to
keep
see
them
her.
alive if they're like this? They might as well be
There
dead.
is simply
This
no
is worse.
way Principal would allow.
Isn't that why you're her little puppet? Sorry. I just...
Sorry.
Please.
I'll see what I can do.
Sorry, I thought you were a zombie. Oh, look, maybe I can go. No. Oop. Weird. Hello? Am I supposed to be in there? What happened? Whose room is this? Is it the parents' room? Okay, I don't think I was supposed to spawn outside the window. I think this is the parents' room, but it doesn't look like there's anything to interact with. Oh, but it's not letting me go. Okay. I don't think so, because I also just got stuck right here. There's some weird teleporting shenanigans going on. Getting past barriers by time jumping? Okay, this is a whole different room now. Are they filming their confession?
Tell her there's no more cell connection here. So if she's trying to reach us, she can't. And the lapchung is under her bed. Locked up because of all the crazies trying to break in. She better not be going to bed with wet hair. Probably no water left by the time she's back anyway. Make sure she knows we suffered. Are you listening? Did you hear me?
How am I gonna remember all that? Why don't you just say it?
Because she'll listen to you. Write it down if you're going to forget.
Sight.
What? What's your goddamn problem?
We don't even know when or if Iris will watch these.
Why wouldn't she? Huh? She said she'd come back, didn't she?
Yes, but you know this area is dangerous.
And she's immune. No excuse. We can't bury ourselves.
Datla.
I didn't raise a liar.
Okay, can you just press record?
In fact, if the government or whoever, you know, is in charge of like, oh, we gotta get Iris because she's immune, like this is really important. Sorry, you guys can't come. Wait, where did she get her genes from again? Wouldn't it? Aren't they dumb for not bringing the parents? Because what if there was some like common genetic link? Wow, they were really dumb leaving them behind like that. Just even for that reason.
It's been on this whole time.
God damn it, Clara. Mui, me again. It's Monday, around noontime, day 62,
2 months.
I guess, since you left. How are you?
I might. Thanks for asking. Whoa, there was like something else there first. Whoa.
It's so quiet.
Now that I've got everyone killed.
You're all so still.
Yeah, that's what dead bodies do, Iris. Look at that big sticky hand.
This is all your fault. They left because of you. Everything about you. You're pathetic.
You made her, you dummy. Oh my gosh. Hey, look. It's picture Joe. That's more like poster Joe at that point. Giant poster.
Fixer, I'm sorry. I had no choice.
You sure about that?
They use us and then throw us away.
So clearly they're showing parallels between the different events.
Where is she? Is she here? Tell me you brought her. What? What's wrong?
There's something you
I
should know.
lied again.
Did something happen to her?
Just calm down for a second.
Oh God. Did Principal get her?
Fixer is fine. She is safe. But you can't see her.
Why?
Because she doesn't want to see you. She doesn't want anything to do with you.
Didn't you tell her? Everything that happened to me?
Yes, she knows of your claims. She also knows that, while communing, a fixer identical to her asked you for help, and you had her killed.
That's not fair.
Fanny, she really thought you weren't one to buckle to authority, jump ship.
Fixer.
See, that's what I was saying. You acting like that when she's the one who buckled under no pressure.
Turn color on her like that?
No, no, no.
And then, to add salt to the wound, you murdered Mom. Watcher, Fixer, hates you. She's the one at the front of the crowds calling for your public execution.
But why does Nora keep lying to us for no reason? Like, what's the point? We're already here.
And she has every right.
Stop. Please stop.
Sister, maybe it's time to accept that you aren't who you think you are. And there's no one left who loves you but me.
Yeah, that sounds like something someone who loves you would say.
I've had enough of your shit, Mauve. You never stop talking. I'm sick of it. And I'm sick of you.
But break her for what, though? We're in solitary confinement.
Don't come in.
Mother? Are you awake? I need your help. The others won't play with me.
This is Mother's time. Do you hear me?
She needs you.
Does she?
I asked Sister Purple, but she ignores me. Sister Pink won't even. Mother?
You are tense. I can give you a massage.
Mother! Hello?
Knock, knock, knock,
Stop.
knock.
Iris, don't yell. You said you hate yelling.
Just give me a moment, youngest.
Did you see? He's busy. They haven't left the apartment yet.
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
You don't have to keep cleaning her room. It's 4 in the morning.
She'll be back any time now.
What's there to clean? She hasn't been
Mother's
using.
intuition.
Okay.
You think she's gonna come home grown up? Clean her own room? My cousin? When he came home from college, moved back in and was even worse than before he left. Acted like a returning scholar deserving of a maid.
Did you eat some chocolate dough cookie chip ice cream?
Give me a break.
If you want, if you're in for a sweet treat.
Video her tonight and remind her that when she's back and we're dead, she better clean up nicely.
Why don't you say it yourself?
No.
Clara, how long are you gonna stay mad?
She's literally doing the you tell so and so I said this, except in video format, and they're like it's Armageddon and it's been months and they haven't seen each other.
Mad? Who's mad? I just have nothing to say to her.
Yeah. Nothing at all.
Watcher, there's been unrest. Insurgencies abound.
What do you mean?
Sisters are rising up against Principal and her new government.
Neat.
I think I can make a case for you to get out of here.
Really?
Let's go over it again. What you told me last time.
The moment All-Mother fell to the ground, I turned around. Principal was there. As if she was waiting there the whole time.
No, she pulled up on a train after you did it, I thought. I remember the train pulling up after you stabbed her.
And then All-Mother called her youngest. As in, she's the ancient sister. Which makes so much sense because...
Wait, I have it written down that you said Principal took the train.
Oh, now she's gaslighting us.
No, that can't be.
You said this was all her idea, and she told you which train to get on and met you on the platform. These are your own words.
I don't remember saying that.
I was late. I tried. I was rushing, and then it was an accident. Can't they see that? The Keepers. There's no reasoning with them. There's no reason with them. How could they? To my children. 3 of them were unlucky, but Pink is in the worst shape. I pull her close, rock her to sleep. She coughs and coughs. Red. I know it's just a game to them. They'll do anything. They know that.
That's what you said to me, Watcher. Principal was on the train with you. Are you saying you were lying to me last time?
No, I swear.
Watcher, it's not going to bode well for us if you can't keep your story straight. Guard, another dose.
No, wait. My story.
I need you to help me help you, okay?
Okay.
Clumps of hair falling off. After each visit, I sleep longer and longer. I comb my hair, then braid and wrap it up. So everything is tight and the loss is hidden. Pink is healing. I cry with relief.
Was Principal on the train with you or not?
Oh.
No, it was just me.
How sure are you?
How could I forget? Holding onto the train handle and feeling so alone.
But Watcher,
she must have found a way to operate an unscheduled one.
we already checked the records last time. There was no other train. You seem confused today. Is it possible that you're remembering wrong? That you're losing grasp on the
Possible
past?
you're trying to gaslight me? Because why are you so
Becoming
obsessed
careless,
about
they said.
being pedantic, you?
A gentle reminder of my duty, they said. Keepers, I swear. Leave the sisters out of this. Let me bear the burden. Shaking. Can't stop. They can't see me like this. Weak. Please, children, no more knocking. I can't take any more knocking.
Was Principal on the train with you or not?
No, I don't think so.
How sure are you? We already checked the records last time.
Doesn't matter if you check the
was
records
no
or
other
not.
Train.
No, I don't know.
It's okay, sister.
Not gonna change my answer,
Mother was
dummy.
sick too, you know? Sometimes when it got really bad, she'd start to mutter in tongues. Even I couldn't understand her. She'd walk around late at night, sleepwalking. She'd slip away from reality all the time, especially without medication.
You didn't know her.
Based on my observations, it's safe to say that you inherited such sickness from her.
I just want to go home.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm here.
Youngest almost walked in during my time with them. Knock. Knock. Not the visits. Not the threats. Not even the smell of my singed skin. I swear, the knocking will be the end of me.
Well, maybe that just proves that what you're doing is sketchy. You're so concerned about sisters walking in on you all the time. Youngest.
A boyfriend? Eee!
Well, it could be anybody. Whoever. A significant other. A partner. Or partners. It was important to humans before to have more than themselves. And to be intimate with them.
Is that what you do with the keepers?
Excuse me?
The keepers that you whisper to every...
You have no idea what you're talking about.
But I've watched you.
Story time is over.
Wait,
Get out.
but Mom...
I said, get out.
Goofed up.
I just asked a question.
I know. Your mother's been through a lot.
Youngest talks to Picture Joe too.
She never gets angry at anyone else.
That's not true.
Not like she gets angry with me.
Only the two. There's anything else in? Nothing. Ah,
How does she know?
I didn't say anything, I swear. She's nosy.
Not an ounce of privacy here.
I'm sorry, Iris.
I'm going out of my mind.
Why don't you tell them?
They are children. What can they understand about sacrifice? To them, this place is just all fun and games.
Maybe more discipline then.
Yes, that's how I was taught.
It's for
and
their
it worked
own
for
good.
you just fine. So, balance ought to be red.
I've come with good news.
I don't believe you.
I've been given orders to let you go.
That's not funny.
Watch her. Look at you. You're barely recognizable. You've suffered enough. Guard, disarm the security systems.
I can go?
Yes. Tread lightly, Watcher. The world out there has drastically changed. There is just one thing I need from you.
What is it?
I need you on broadcast to plead guilty. Just confess that it was all your idea.
Hell no.
There's a few sentences of apology and then some hailing the provisional government. I've written it all down for you.
Nope.
You ask me to lie.
No.
That's not what I said.
You ask me to unknow, unsee.
I give you choice to end this excruciating and unnecessary suffering of yours. Principal
Well,
could have
guess
had you
I'm
killed at
not
any
gonna
point.
end it then.
Any. This is just a small expression of gratitude she requests.
Small.
Yes, small, but significant. To put the past behind us for good, okay?
If I do as you say, what will happen to me?
You will be granted amnesty. You'll
Yeah,
be
right.
escorted to Old Town quarters where you will be reset with a new identity, new function, and where you'll get to live peacefully and quietly. You'll meet new sisters, find new hobbies.
And if I don't?
It'll be exactly this. You, here in this cold, awful hole.
Alright, we'll
with
keep
nothing
doing
but
that
your
then, because I
thoughts
ain't
to
lying.
For the rest of your life.
Alright, sounds good to me. Let's
What
do
will
it.
be?
No.
Watcher, I beg you.
No.
Guard, you know what to do.
Hell yeah, Watcher. Screw them.
You never learn, do you? After
Nope.
all this time, the world is complex and requires a complex response. I lied, Watcher.
No, duh, that's all you
If you
do.
don't confess, it won't be exactly this. It will get much, much worse.
Cool, awesome, a change. Sounds good to me. That's way better than just this. Hell yeah, they're gonna pull out the boiling vats.
Okay, should be enough drinking water for probably the next 8 days. You know, you'd already be dead if it wasn't for me.
You and this survival operation. When does it stop?
你究竟講緊咩啊？
Look at you. Spending the rest of your days scavenging supplies, hoarding plastic bags of all things. And what are we gonna do with all these napkins?
I do all of this for you.
Did I ask for this?
屌你老母！
Enough of this. Always a martyr. Everything you do is for Hong Kong, for your mom, for Iris, for me.
Yeah, Nora's pretty lame.
淨係識犧牲. All these decades living with you. And I don't even know who you are. I don't even know if you know. Just for once. Can you be selfish? Have
Oh, that's
feelings,
Iris's thing.
desires?
Stop it. People will hear.
Who, the neighbors? What do you think that smell is? The neighbors are dead. Forget them. Forget me. What do you feel? What do you want?
What a stupid, impractical question.
Wrong answer. Try again. These are the last days of your life, Clara. What do you want? The last days of your life. Surely you want...
I want you to kiss me. Touch me.
Okay. Okay.
Boo. They look they're having a blast. Dang, look at those dance moves. She's clapping.
You remember, in the darkest of times, it was songs that got us through.
I thought it was our bickering,
That was our last drop of alcohol.
but we have bottomless song.
Bao, I know you've been unhappy for so long. Iris is gone. It's just us now. You don't have to pretend. I regret leaving.
Hey, that's your drunk talking.
I regret all that mess we left behind. What was the point? Fighting for freedom? The 5 demands? It was a mistake.
You know that's not true.
All it did was expedite the end. Brought their fists down harder, faster.
Better. Faster, stronger.
Come on, Clara.
We lost, didn't we?
It wasn't just about winning.
What? What was it about then?
Resisting.
You remember? In the streets, hundreds of thousands marching shoulder to shoulder. Biggest demonstrations in HK history. The world watched it all happen. Heard our voices. Saw us bleed.
So?
So? If we stayed silent, didn't stand up for ourselves, they would say, this is how it always was. They would say, this is what the people wanted. But no, they can't say that, because it has gone down in history that we resisted fiercely.
There it is.
That we fought for a different future until we couldn't. That legacy lives in us.
Dies with us too.
Yes, but it lives on in Iris.
Wherever she is.
Wherever she is.
You believe all that?
Of course. It's what you told me.
Then I guess I believe it
Well,
too.
if I said it, must be true. Nice red.
What did you say?
I'll do it.
Say that again.
I said, I'll confess.
You've come to your senses after all these years in here.
Years?
Finally.
Oh, it's only been years? I thought it's been like hundreds of years.
I'm so proud.
No, I'm gonna stay here. It's only been a few years.
Guard, no more doses. Let's get some fresh clothes. Maybe a haircut. Replace those broken glasses, won't you? We need to have her appear just like the Watcher we knew and loved.
They never mentioned anything about a confession when we were in the future. I think that would have been a notable moment.
I'm back. Why did you leave the door open? Yeah. It wasn't easy. No one saw me. I swear.
Is she sleepwalking? I used to sleepwalk when I was younger. Apparently I grew out of it.
Hello? It's me. It's just me. There's no danger. No one saw me. 唉，你去咗邊啊？
Yeah, I mean, I think the conversation between the parents kind of brings up one of like the biggest themes of the game, for sure.
Why are the lights off? There's nothing to worry about. I found more ivy drip. You'll feel better right away. Pa? I thought you hated making videos. You idiot. How far do you think you're going to get without me?
All you have to do is repeat the lines. Simple as that.
I still don't get the point of this. This
Do you
seems
understand?
very unnecessary.
I do.
This is the right thing to do, Watcher. I'm looking out for you. Repeat the lines as we practiced. Trust me, okay?
Okay.
We're rolling. Everyone can hear you now, Watcher. Just go ahead.
Sisters. It's me. Watcher. I'm alive. I confirm it is year 3 AA. After All-Mother. There's something I want you to know.
It's only been 3 years after the All-Mother was murdered?
When they were beating me up, there were 4. 5 of them. They were completely covered up. Helmet, gas mask, shield, no eyes. No skin showing, nothing. What do you do when you face this kind of enemy? My brother called out for me as they dragged him away. That's what he said. What makes a person say this? Mui mui. I'm not strong like you. Like your mother. These sounds.
What makes a person say that is if they think someone else is going to try to set it up to look like they would.
Him screaming. My skull cracking. Do you know why I used to sing all the time? It helped to drown out the sounds.
Artist.
It's my birthday soon. I hate that. Trapped in this body, trapped in this age, trapped in this time.
I never wanted to be a father. How could I? I lost all faith and respect for this world, but I couldn't tell your mom. She believed so deeply that this was how to reclaim the dignity we lost. To be honest, when you were born, it was hard for me to love you at first. Then after a while, it was the only thing I knew how to do.
My sister asked me today what it was like to have a father. I don't know. I don't know that Iris anymore. She listened to music, I think. Wanted to draw pictures. That Iris took the easy way out. That Iris should have been stronger.
But Iris should have had more moodles.
When you were growing up, there was this rage inside you that would burst out from time to time. I couldn't understand why. We tried to give you everything we didn't have. Maybe you felt the same way I did. Waking up one day on the wrong side of the wrong bed, and then living the rest of your life that way. Like wrong ingredients in a soup. Smells right, looks right, but in the stomach, it's bitter. Wimui, I thought I could give you a life without such bitterness. But isn't this just the way? We do not get to choose what we inherit. I promised myself I would die in Hong Kong. That's where my ashes belong.
What Youngest made, all I could hear was blood. All I could taste was bitter. What came over me? Cutting that thing? I've never felt more powerful.
Do you see me now, keepers? Look what I am capable of. Look how far I can go. Youngest must learn the hard way. The other sisters will understand. She needs to be punished.
The other sisters will understand. That's why I'm gonna kill them all.
Finally grow. Maybe I will finally get some peace and quiet. This is the right thing for both of us. I am pushed too far.
It's actually even more psychotic that she thought it through. I thought it was like a knee-jerk reaction, but she actually thought it was a good idea after some, like, ruminating.
You've taken such good care of me. I think you can finally take a day off. Okay. We can all meet there for some noodle. Okay?
I can't believe you.
They deserve to know.
You think I was going to air this live?
Okay, I'm glad she didn't confess, but also I knew that there was no way they would do it live. I knew that if you tried to say something, it was just a recording.
Without so much as a dress rehearsal? You stupid, selfish. Principal is not going to be pleased.
Oh, boo-hoo. The person who like set me up isn't gonna be pleased? Oh,
This
oh
could
no.
have been easy. Honorable. Instead... Guard, are we rolling?
Yes, High Minister.
Good morning, Watcher. Care to confess today? Figured as much.
You knew, didn't you? Makes sense now. A knower always knows. You knew what she was doing, and you let her do it, and you let me do it.
Watcher, please. The more time you spend in here, the more stories you're making up. Do you remember this?
That's especially true if you keep saying it.
Secretary.
Yes. And the piece ways you used to end Mother. How crude.
You're gonna kill me? Fine. Put me out of my misery, sister.
Extracting a confession is like pulling out a dirty, rotten tooth.
I'm not afraid.
Good. It'll hurt, but when it's all over, all healed, you'll feel cured. Free, even.
What are you waiting for?
Tell me, Watcher, who's to blame for Mother's death?
How many times have I told you? Principal had a plan.
I see. Who did it, Watcher?
Fuck you.
Focus on the question, please, Watcher.
No. You're just gonna stand around.
Why don't you stab me some more? Then maybe I'll tell you. I'll
No one
lie.
cares, sister. How much do you care for that remaining eye of yours? This will all be over faster if you don't resist. Let's try again. Watcher, who's to blame for Mother's death?
You know who it was.
A pity. A watcher who can no longer see. Guard, you can stop the recording. Clean this mess up, please. But leave her.
Oh, hey, look.
Mui,
You can't stop me from going.
not here to stop you. I just want to talk.
I don't have much time. They're waiting.
We fled too. You know? Left our friends and family behind.
Oh, my controller.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, it was Mom who was brave enough to have hope. Brave enough to want more for our lives. More for your life. Always hard to know when to stay, when to go.
Yeah.
But when we made that choice, we hurt many people. What I'm saying, Wimui, is that she will come to understand your decision.
She's so angry.
I know. That's a mother's job.
Is it?
I'll remember that when I become a mother.
Just promise to
I'll
come
get
home.
real angry.
You don't have to mean it. But false hope is still hope. And it will take care of us for a while.
Oh, I can see the room's just dark.
Joe?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Maybe you were right.
Ooh, you think so? About what?
They won't be children forever. Not like me. Or you.
Iris.
They have a chance to grow. Maybe I should let them. If the Keepers can speak to me this way, I'm sure I can repurpose it. Show them the past.
But they may not like what happened.
Maybe that's okay. Yes, it's okay. The most important thing, whether they like it or not, is to remember.
Watcher.
Do you think Iris decided to get rid of their immunity because that was the only way they could grow up and mature and stuff?
Watcher, watcher, watcher.
You probably should explain that to them rather than coming up with all the other stuff.
Look at you. You should be dead, you know. Principal asked for your head.
Then give it to her.
But I couldn't do that to my own
Shut
sister.
up.
So I brought her your eyes instead. Still warm to the touch. Think of this as a favor. You've seen too much. Now you can give that all a rest.
Well, considering the communion stuff happens seemingly like inside the mind's eye, I feel like that's still something that I don't think that
Is this
changes
how you
anything.
pictured the future? Principal, you can't imagine what she's capable of.
You always say that when we've already had like the worst possible things happen.
Or maybe, of all people, you really can.
I know what she's capable of. Getting so obsessed that she has a play that she stars in every year, in which she's like freaking out and begging someone to fulfill her like her fantasy.
We were happy before, weren't we? We had our functions, our simple pleasures.
Okay, was I the one who set
We
myself up?
had each other.
What do you want from me?
And now look at us. I guess Mother was right. It is our lot to be bound.
Should be saying this to Principal, not me. Iris yellow.
Everyone, settle down.
Mother, what is this about?
Please. I'm asking nicely.
You're nervous.
Brains.
Just sit down.
Is this about your sleepwalking?
Will you let me explain? We are going to have a communion. Yes, a communion. All together.
What is that word?
I want to share a memory with you. Something special to me. Something special to my mother. A place from a long time ago.
A place on the surface? With humans?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Now, close your eyes. Closed? Yes? In 3, 2, 1.
Oh wow, pre-rendered cutscene. I wasn't expecting this. Oh, they're going fast. You can't even reach up the trees. This feels like one of the live-action cutscenes from LSD Dream Emulator. Wait a second, them cars are going backwards. I didn't know that in some countries they drove their cars backwards. Interesting. You think they like save on gas that way? Maybe just the events of the story combined with like the emotion of the music. Going on.
So, you finally found a way out. What is that place we keep seeing? An ancient human city. It keeps reoccurring everywhere. It's an obsession. Does it still exist? In what sense? I don't know. In any sense? I believe that's up to us. I don't know where you end and I begin. It's messy, isn't it? We've been in here for a long time. Longer than I've ever attempted. But now, you've seen everything I have to show. These last fragments were what Principal wanted to hide. They needed to be seen. We'll never get anywhere by tampering with history. After this, I want you to understand. This communion will no longer protect us. Time will march forward, and we must confront our sins.
I'm ready.
Let's go. I'm glad to hear that. You know, I learned a thing or two this time around. So did I. We need to change. Together, then? Into the future. Move? What's going on?
Well. BB King showing up to save us? Yep.
Dear one. What the fuck?
Huh?
Know her. What did you do to her?
Straight to judgment. You haven't changed, little sister.
Deflecting the question. You haven't changed it at all.
Her eyes. What happened to her eyes?
I did what I had to do.
Come on your feet. I'm here.
Baby?
The days get shorter, don't they?
Baby? Is that really you?
As me as I'll ever be.
Secretary! Don't forget Secretary!
I've got them. Don't worry.
Baby, your arm.
She's blind.
You really took your time?
You said she would be safe.
Don't believe a damn word she
She's
said.
breathing, isn't she?
That is not what I meant.
No thanks? No acknowledgement? You're the one who's obsessed with this whole bloodless encounter. Taking your sweet time, everything in its right place. Don't you understand by now? Someone will always get hurt. That is the reality.
Okay, you're just coming up with excuses for being a psycho. I mean, come on now.
You're lucky she still remembers who she is.
I did everything I could to try to stop that, I'll tell you.
Let's go, BB. Nowhere. Things are in motion, okay? We'll be in touch.
Wait,
Oh, you want to thank you? Well,
attend to me.
what do you mean?
Make it look convincing.
Uh.
Your wrench. That should do the trick.
Are you doing okay?
You know me, sister. I'm doing what I must.
Yeah,
Because
you're
I
better at that than I am.
You've always been...
can't.
You could have let her finish. Hurts less when you can't see it coming. Besides, I hate when she gets sentimental.
I hate, you know what I hate? When Noah opens her mouth. I hate that. Alright, so we did one chapter, about an hour and a half, so we should... Chapter 8. Oh. It's blue if she was green. Died in blood and photo. Why does that look like freaking Healer? I thought Healer was incinerated.
Oh. She rises
Healer.
Good. And your name?
Watcher.
Try again.
Blue.
Better. And where are we?
Where did you go? My eye. My eye.
Well, aren't you all sorts of something?
How long was I?
The whole time, sister. Since the beginning.
The beginning? When was the beginning?
Who knows? Who cares? For us, it's only been 8 hours.
You mean I've been communing this whole time?
Look, honey, I'll be blunt.
That's about as long as I've been playing the game. I feel like 8 hours. So they're saying that like all the events since the start of the game has been communing, and this is like finally us out of the communion. I think.
I don't know you, but let me tell you how it looks from where I'm sitting. For years, we've been running.
I
this
was
trade,
wondering about
working
that,
to
so
piece
that
things back
would
together.
explain a lot of the weird like time jumps and stuff, or just like melding realities.
And then, hours ago, you decided to set off a bomb. In one moment, you destroyed everything we've been working toward.
Yeah, the being able to flip, like change time, despite it's supposed to be a communion.
What did you want with the ministers?
That's not for you to know. I can tell you, we didn't want them burnt to a crisp. We knew those sisters. I even birthed some of those sisters.
They turned on you.
Was that a good enough reason to torch them?
If you knew what I had been through, you would have done the same.
They're all miscellaneous like you.
Watcher. I need to see her.
Was that joyride not enough? She's not taking visitors.
She'll want to see me.
Is that so?
Wording. She'll want to see me.
Easy on your feet there. We don't need another patient aboard.
You sat next to me the whole time?
BB did.
That's very kind of her.
Don't flatter yourself, honey. We didn't know what you'd be like. Terrorist and all.
They said you were incinerated.
I might as well be. I haven't stepped off this train for who knows how long.
They're just on a like some kind of infinity train or something.
I've lost track. What did they get me for? Too many puns?
They said you were running dangerous experiments.
Well, that part is true.
Why'd they make up Healer being incinerated, but then they said BB Fire's on the loose, but clearly they were both on the loose.
I know.
Society is just not well put together.
What's outside?
The view. Can't you tell?
Not so great.
You're right. I've seen better.
Are we going somewhere?
Finally waking up, are we?
I wanted to burn it all down.
You got what you wanted. Happy?
I'll be back.
I don't doubt it. Nowhere to go here except back and forth, back and forth.
Back in. Weapons? What the heck? BB Fire moved her whole domain here.
Are you really gonna follow me around like this?
You don't like it?
Did I say that out loud?
I've got some new tricks, I promise. And Watcher told me to, so I have to.
Okay then. Good talk.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's the blue room. I want to go to the blue room.
Watcher? Is it really you?
He's Madam Web now.
It's me. Blue. I guess.
I don't sense any activity.
Watcher. Can you hear me? Hello?
He's sleeping. Oh.
Did you see that?
What are you referring to?
You didn't see
Floating body.
anything?
I believe the train is experiencing power fluctuations.
Did you and Watcher have a good chat?
Yeah.
Surprised you're not sick of each other yet?
The family that stays together.
She's barely there.
Her condition has been critical for a long time now. The drugs they gave her in captivity?
But I was just fine. She was just fine.
She may be lucid in a communion, but her meat sack is failing her. Every communion drags her system through the ringer.
Then why did she?
Addiction? She's been playing the past over and over, going round and round.
I had no idea.
She needs to be resting. You should be doing the same. You look terrible.
Fixer? I need to see Fixer.
Are you even listening to me? Of course you're not. Who listens to Healer anyways?
Not me.
You said there'd be no more blood.
Vivi, we don't have time for this. We're already on our way there. They know we're coming.
You tricked me.
We don't always get to choose how it goes, okay?
Fixer, I shot her in the head.
Ooh.
You did what you needed to do.
Oh, was BB Fire the one who shot the
What
bartender?
you needed me to do. How aim can an arrow from a bow that can't bend?
What are you even saying?
Just to kind of get the ball rolling of these events?
How about I speak your language? Let the murderers do their murdering. Leave me out of it.
Oh, the guard that was chasing Blue. I see. Oh, that's right. I remember now.
You. Good timing.
How are you alive?
Hey, this is my train. I'm asking the questions. Who do you work for? What do they want?
How do they not know anything about us, but for some reason they went out of their way to like capture us while willing to kill other people to get us, and like they don't even know what they're doing, huh?
Chris. She runs a miscellaneous underground network. I wanted to help.
Chris.
You know her?
I told her to wait.
The way the Reds treat us in Old Town, we were done waiting. I was done waiting. I met with the Jows.
The Jows?
They sent the others to me.
They've gone rogue.
The Irish fanatics. They helped. They want to clear the way for a second Allmother.
Those weirdos?
I mean, one of them gave me a hair, which we didn't tell them what we were actually doing with it, I
They're
guess.
involved now?
Like the closest thing to them helping.
A sister named Doreen. From your time, I think.
I can't believe she would go around me like this.
I can. All the old sisters are getting picked off one by one. Bartender was shot.
No wonder I haven't heard from her.
You talked?
Not as much as I would have liked.
There was a guard. A white guard. Mauve.
Mauve? That's her name?
Why wouldn't it be? I saw her in the communion. She was there with Watcher in the cell. She wants to incinerate all the sisters from the last generation.
If that's true, Nowhere's in danger.
Wait, what do you mean? Mauve or whatever, she'd never talked a single time. How do we know what her motives are?
You're telling me they all helped?
In one way or another.
Also, Nowhere's in danger. Oh no, boo-hoo.
Shit. I knew something was going on. Why do you think we grabbed you?
They cut you out.
Losers.
How'd you know it was me?
Mauve is capital red, but I don't, like, who's capital red though? What does that mean?
I was following you.
I sent Secretary to do some spying on our friend.
But what have you been doing all this time? Where are we?
I finally figured out these damn trains. We're circling, never in one place, always on the move.
Capital Red is the head of the Reds, and she was the one who like blatantly said she was gonna get rid of all the old shells.
What's our plan?
My plan went up in smoke thanks to you. The ministers were going to overthrow Principal, legitimately.
The Red Guard would never stand for it.
I was working on it.
Things are out of control. I've seen through Watcher's eyes. People need to know the truth.
Things take time, okay? They take careful planning. I don't expect a shell like you to understand that.
Where are we headed?
We're to rendezvous with everyone in 72 hours.
Well, Fixer kind of sucks too.
They called a meeting.
Don't expect a shell like you to understand. Everyone starts off as a shell.
God damn it. Not now.
What happened?
These trains were never meant to run non-stop like this. Something must have... Get out of my way.
Look, a lot of people have been through a lot, but it doesn't mean they can't be kind to others.
No.
Just look at Iris's dad. He's a nice fella. He went through a lot.
BB, hey, you okay?
Do I know you?
I'm Blue.
You seem uncertain about that.
I'm adjusting.
Long communion ring your sky through the iris of an eye?
Something like that.
So you're the mass murderer.
Well, a dull knife is no knife at all.
Why do I know these words?
They are yours.
Oh.
I spent time with you in the communion.
If you are so acquainted with me, then you must know that I don't trust murderers.
You're a
That
murderer.
makes two of us. Two murderers who have it
The
out
heck?
for murderers.
Leave me, will you? There was dire and damage enough before you came along.
Can I just ask you a question? About Fixer and Watcher?
No.
I don't get it. They were all like, didn't like the system that was going on clearly, and they even killed people themselves. And we like disrupted what was going on, and they hate us. I don't get that. Like, what were they trying to accomplish? What was their big plan? Not to mention that once again, it wasn't even Blue's plan. A bunch of other people kind of like used her as a connecting point to execute the plan. We don't even know what the main motives were or who like really, like, we told her like the people that we were working with, but we don't know who came up with the whole thing, who, like, what their, you know, overall thing was. They should focus on trying to get whoever that is, or whatever group that is.
To be honest, it was hard not to laugh.
You sleep here?
Best that someone is nearby at all times.
What about BB?
Sleeps too soundly.
And Fixer?
Honey, don't play dumb.
You talk to her?
I tell her bedtime stories of the past, seeing as how much she likes that stuff.
Can she hear you?
Also, I don't know what their big plan is, or like how it would have been ruined by something like that. I feel like now that the system is especially weakened, if anything, maybe they, I don't know. I don't even know. They're concerned about Watchers, so I don't think they have any idea what they're even talking about either. I would not have any concern for Watcher's well-being. I would be wanting to get Watcher top of the list.
The monitors don't pick up any response, but you can give it a shot.
Sister or not.
Maybe you'll be successful.
They literally had
since
their.
the two of
She
you
was
have such a
torturing
bond.
their sister for years. Yeah, it's like.
How is she?
Stable, for now.
I think Watcher was trying to share something
Who put her in
important
this
with
state
me.
again? I forgot. Remind me.
Like what?
Oh yeah, it was nowhere.
About how we're all connected. Grandmother, Iris, youngest, her.
She showed you all that? I see. Shared all this to a stranger. I was always trying to get her to open up to me, her sister.
Hey, they're the ones who went out of their way to safely help her escape the place.
Watcher, can you hear me? Mm-hmm. Inside sunrise, please.
Apologies. This often happens.
A mix as old,
Apologies, she's a bit of a drunk.
as sweet as.
Do you want to tell her a story?
Watcher, I can make you an inside sunrise. Have all the ingredients for it. Just wake up. Melody? I think I'll leave her for now. Let her rest.
As you wish.
No one is beyond forgiveness. Whoa. It buzzes. Cut it out.
Oh. Okay, I really didn't think that was a choose one option. Because one of the options was leave, and usually when leave is an option, like, for sure you're able to go through the whole list. And... sick of it. I'm sick of always
What if we're caught?
being
Do you see what I'm saying?
fooled.
I'll carry her.
BB, without the meds, the equipment,
I'll carry the equipment.
she's lived too many lifetimes.
Are you giving up on our sister?
Don't do that. Remember what our functions have in common. Both require us to separate our heartbreak from our hand.
Well, this is my hand talking. Try again.
He really said talk to the hand.
You are the queen of experimentation. Try something you haven't tried yet.
You're overstepping.
The sand need only pour once before it knows oblivion.
What sand?
I have failed sisters before. If you will not, I'll do it myself.
And I suppose I just sit around and let you make a mess of the place?
You probably shouldn't.
All right. All right, let me think. Is there something I haven't thought of? What else? What else?
Healer?
Not now.
I want to help.
Honey, just leave me. Please. You really want to help?
Yes.
Then tell Fixer to get herself over to Watcher.
Are you sure it should be me?
I thought you wanted to help.
Okay, but what about the train?
Tell her she may not have many more chances.
All right.
We were never very good at talking to one another.
Maybe the easier it was, the harder it is when it's broken. There was a time I didn't talk to anyone, even my closest sisters.
And how did you come out of it?
Someone believed in me.
Good for you.
Since I might only get to ask one thing, I gotta make sure I pick. Yeah, I'm curious to see how she lost it. I'm sure it was when she was. Well, let's just hear what she says.
You were hurt.
Skirmishes on the tracks. If you're looking for stories of bloody battle, you should move along, sister.
Okay.
How long have Watcher and Fixer been like this?
When Watcher came back to us, she was in a dire state already. Fixer insisted on giving her an eye. Watcher refused. Fixer pressed on. Watcher retreated, and they cut each other deeply.
What was said?
Don't think that's for you to know.
That's okay, I'll just communion it later.
You knew the Minister of Defense?
She was a pupil of mine.
I remember.
If you saw it all, then why ask?
'Cause I forgot.
Wish me luck.
Might need more than that with Fixer.
You're funny, Bang Bang Fire.
I was. Once.
They should take an eye or two from Noah and give them to Watcher. That sounds like reasonable.
A mess. Everything is a mess.
What is all this stuff?
Pieces for a backup pantograph. Bits for a secondary suspension. This train needs a whole teardown and rebuild. By hand. We can't be sitting still like this.
Do the others help you?
Do you really expect BB to have the precision? Or Healer to have the grit? Machines don't consider your feelings. They'll tell you you're wrong every time. That's their best quality.
I just came back from her room. Watcher's not doing so great.
What's changed? She's always been so moody. Always trying to get attention by saying nothing. I don't have time for her antics.
Healer says there isn't much time left.
She's always so dramatic. I've got work to do. We're stuck, and who's going to get us unstuck, huh?
I think she really means it.
All right, little messenger. Tell her this.
Oh my god.
Fuck off.
What happened to you on the other side? Is that why you're like this? Is that why you can't face Watcher?
I'd be careful if I were you.
Fixer.
What did I say? Fuck off.
Once in a communion, I experienced the sky pouring itself apart.
You mean rain?
And it gave me such melancholy. Some sense that all we've ever known is brittle. Oh, sorry. I thought you were Healer.
I remember this. I experienced this with you. I remember you liked the sound of the rainfall.
Huh. I had forgotten about
You're actually
that.
obsessed with it to a concerning
For what
degree.
it's worth. I get it. I spent a lot of my life feeling the same way.
Really?
Like nothing was right. Like I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing.
Yes. A shift in the wind can set the sails.
Yeah. I couldn't have said it better.
Oh?
And can I just say, knock knock.
Who's there?
Weekend.
Weekend who?
Weekend. Do anything we want.
Wow.
I have to go deliver a message. I'll leave you with the rain.
That was concerning.
That was quick.
Line reading.
I have a message to deliver.
Go on.
I forgot.
Fuck off.
She is consistent, if nothing else. Don't tell anyone, Blue. I'm tired. I'm so damn tired. So many years
We are
trapped
laying
like
down.
this, at each other's throats. Is it wrong that I long for simpler times?
How did you escape?
The night of the occupant event, Nowhere came to us, shaking, explained that Watcher got on the train meant for her, that things were going to take a bad turn. BB and I fled to Old Town.
Nowhere lying ass again.
And bartender hid us under the baseboards of the bar.
You mean in the storage?
You know the place.
We stashed strange ingredients down there.
And that's what we were. There was barely enough room to stand. We spent 2 months hiding before Fixer found us. Imagine our surprise, seeing the dead come back to life.
I didn't know Bartender did so much.
She saved us.
She saved me too. What do you miss from that time?
I miss my station, my lab, having the resources to do proper work. All the shells simply doing their part, calling me Sister Pink.
I can call you Sister Pink, if that helps.
No, thank you. Sometimes just to miss something is enough.
Do you regret anything?
I used to think I was so above everything, speaking my mind and my truth as if everyone wanted to hear it, as if doing the same thing over and over again would make it better, even when everything was getting worse, and some people needed to hear something else.
Healer, you need a break.
I'm beyond rest, honey. Don't worry about me. You, on the other hand,
I'm doing fine.
Please. I need someone to listen to me for once.
Now hear this.
Hmm?
Now hear this. This is a system-wide transmission, direct to you, the esteemed High Minister.
Sisters and compatriots, this is the High Minister speaking.
I'm the boss.
A brutal attack has been made on our solemn efforts at a sustainable future. I need not recite the damage, but I will speak their names. Vivian, Janice, Vanessa, Eileen, Denise. These were the ministers that served you without a thought to their own desires. Yesterday, they were brutally murdered in an act of
Funny how you weren't in your
violence.
seat while the play was going on.
Not since the death of the All-Mother have we seen such bloodshed and shared such grief. Yet, there is hope in these trying times. Our principle persists. Yes, sisters, she lives. And with her blessing, I have been given emergency powers
sounds
to hunt down
like
these
another
terrorists
lie.
and punish them to the full extent of our laws. Effective immediately, all sisters and compatriots will shelter in place. Those who seek to harm us are still at large. Stay inside, stay safe. We will seek no rest and see no night until those responsible are brought to justice. Let the inside sky cast no shadow for these criminals. This is your High Minister speaking. The year is 7 AA. The time is 1900.
Just in case you forgot what year it was.
Gratitude to the provisional government.
Won't specify the month or day though.
Someone help! Get away from me. Move! Help! I'd rather die.
Just over there.
Healer, do something. Wake her up.
Shortness of breath, heart palpitations, blood pressure spike.
You knew, didn't you? It makes sense now. A knower always knows. You knew what she was doing.
Noah's voice must have triggered her.
My eye! You took my eye! Help! Someone help!
Watcher.
Breathe. Just breathe real slowly, love.
No more. These injections. They make me see things.
Please, Blue. Say something to her.
Star Fox?
Watcher, it's me, Blue. I'm right here with you. I won't let anything bad happen, okay? Nowhere can hurt you now. You're gonna kill me? Good. Put me out of my misery, sister. How long will this last?
I don't know. This is more strain on her system than she can bear. Go tell Fixer to come now. Go tell her it's now or never.
Maybe I should communion with her. Then I could say, hey, you're just having a bad dream. Maybe she needs to be on her side. Maybe she's getting sleep apnea and or sleep paralysis, which is giving her.
Oh, my daily bother comes around.
Fixer. It's now or never.
Haven't I heard that before? Dramatic. Everyone on this train is so dramatic.
You're in denial.
Fixer, you don't understand.
I understand just fine. Watcher does what Watcher wants, and everyone pays for it.
The Fixer I know would never...
Right. How could I forget? You know me. You know Watcher. You know it all, don't you?
I know she's sorry.
You know, while you two were busy reminiscing, some of us were taking things seriously. You heard nowhere. They're after us. They are after you. So have a sense of self-preservation, will you? Leave me alone. Let me do what needs to be done. You can go play nurse with the others.
What makes you so different from them?
I don't need to answer that. If you don't like it, there's the door.
Fine. Fine. I give up.
Good. Finally. You can thank me later.
You're gonna regret that. I tried to, but you're gonna
Blue, quick. She's asking for you.
Healer?
No. Watcher. She's awake. Healer gave her something. For a sliver of a second, our sister is back. Just like she was before. Is Fixer coming?
No, I really tried.
Never mind. Go to her.
How about you?
I still need a moment.
What do you mean?
Maybe we should hurry and go to her.
Watcher is dying. Healer says, whatever you do, don't tell her.
I'm gonna run up to her and say, you're dying, you're dying, you're dying.
We have to tell her.
Why wake her only to deliver daggers? She deserves to traverse in peace. Please, Blue. These last moments are what she will carry into forever. Don't tell her. Please. Sweet, sweet Watcher. How to separate heartbreak from hand.
You're dying, you're dying, you're dying.
Be gentle with her.
Watch, you're dying.
She needs to know. We can't keep this from her.
We can. We will. Any attempt at a communion will end her. Got it?
Maybe we should
No
commune with
communion.
her and then tell her she's
Got
dying
it.
in the commune.
We'll wait here.
Watch her. We're back together. Finally. You. I'm sorry. Commune. Now.
Did they ever properly explain why Blue got linked with Watcher? Is it just because they were communing for 8 hours? Is that all it is? It's once she was just random terrorist shell, and then they grabbed her, and then she communed with Watcher there. Like that's where the link happened, just on the train itself.
Watch her, wait. We can't.
Okay.
Secretary, do it. Wait.
Ooh, hot dogs.
These sisters need help.
True. Oh look. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Do you want mustard or relish on?
Watch her.
Hello.
End this communion now. There is a you that remains and remains. There is an us with a pattern we are threading. Listen to me.
Is she going to imprint herself onto us permanently
There is a
before she
branch,
dies?
A branch that continues diverging. End.
Or at least pass
this
on
communion.
the memory. Remember me. Two different ways to go. Up here. Oh. There's a whole area in itself. Doesn't look like there's anything to really. I guess maybe I just need to go to the big statue.
Hey, I said stop this right now. There is a now. There is a now, and you are in it. Watcher, we both know you're in bad shape. Me? I'm fine. Here in this place, I feel more than fine. This now. When is it? We just finished a long communion. You showed me everything. Then the time is right. I wish you would stop doing that.
Did we just come from the statue? There she is.
Ah, Blue. It's you. Feels good to stretch my legs. Watcher, can you just stay put for a moment? We're running out of time.
I feel like it's 2019.
I'm glad we can talk. You said we needed to face the future. When did I say that? I say that, don't I? You're confused. Time and sequence. These are hard for me now. You must understand. Watcher, why did you give me all your memories? Why did you choose me? I was a stranger, a nobody.
Because you're blue.
Yes, you were without rank, status, function.
A blank slate.
Without judgment. I could trust you with what happened. And then the more time I spent with you, I realized. Tell me, why did you name yourself Blue?
Well, if I was green, I would die, so.
Because I always felt I was searching for something. Something just out of reach. Ah, blue. The color of futility. You reminded me of me. I wanted more for the both of us. So I stayed and stayed until we became entangled. And now comes the most important part. Our sisters must understand how and why they are alive. We must help them resist erasure.
You said it. You said the word.
After what I did, we're at each other's throats. How are we gonna make them listen? Let me show you. These familiars were gifts from the occupants, a way to communicate with them. When I hurt Secretary, they entered a self-protection state. Iris's commands were washed away.
I remembered everything.
The occupants communicate through referencing memory. Their recall is perfect. Our human ability to remember.
It is kind of similar to the aliens from Arrival, isn't it?
It's pitiful.
Secretary.
Apologies.
The occupants gave the familiars to Iris.
How they kind of have to communicate via like mimicry, but they also like they experience time non-linearly.
They serve to ease where human memory is fallible. A single familiar allows for a two-way communion, like we are having now. But do you remember? Iris transmitting to all the ancient sisters at once.
The memory of the city.
Yes. When all three familiars are present, a mass communion can be initiated.
So there's
every living thing in the orchard, the other side, this whole place.
So there's Watcher's familiar, and Principal has a familiar. And then would the All-Mother have had a familiar as well? Is that the three of them?
We can show everyone all at once what we know. And not only us. The experiences of Iris, her mother, her grandmother, our ancestors.
Okay, so that's what I was thinking.
In our genetic memory.
So it is like a genetic memory that is passed on. It's basically, in a sense, it's like a huge chunk of human history from the perspective of one specific family tree, I guess.
Will that be enough? I've learned that all change and transformation is violent.
Well, the more rapid the change, the more violent, or the more violent the change, the more rapid.
Fixer, healer, BBF. They're no match for the Red Guard. There is a way.
There's a... I recognize this.
We must summon the occupant.
What?
Iris's familiar has a direct link to the occupant. In the mass communion, you must summon them.
I don't understand.
Iris and the occupant had a pact. As we saw, she had been communing with them regularly, sharing with them her new memories. In exchange for her obedience, the occupant was hers to command. She used this power to eradicate all the other humans in this place.
You can't be suggesting.
I am. We must seize that power. There is an opportunity now. I can feel it. Principal may be alive, but she is barely holding on to life.
I honestly thought that was a lie.
The explosion. Your actions, though desperate, destructive, have opened a path forward. An opportunity of this kind is fragile. You must ensure the path bends toward justice. You're asking me to use that power to kill sisters? I am asking you to make decisions. Do what it takes to protect a future worthwhile.
Didn't they already just do that? They already summoned the occupants to freaking kill a bunch of people, and that's when we end up taking the train and stabbing Big Mama.
But this is just the same cycle again and again. No. Secretary, explain.
When the occupant appears, I will merge with it.
You can do that?
I am an occupant.
You are an occupant.
Correct. I'm a copy, like you.
Do you remember where you're from? Why you're here?
No, I was branched without that knowledge. I was made to store and transmit memory, and then to learn your way of speaking. Once I merge with my source, I will remember.
And you trust, Secretary?
I do.
You will be given administrative privileges upon my merging. I will make sure of that. We are tools. We will accept your commands.
Blue, I have searched for so long. Replaying moments, trying to understand. Finally, I know what has to be done. Principal has the other two familiars. We must get to them. Initiate a mass communion, summon the occupant, and allow Secretary to merge with them. But Watcher, we can do it. I know we can. I don't know how to say this, but I don't think you can come with us.
Probably
What are you
knows
talking
it.
about?
No?
Healer says you don't have much time left. You're dying. Watcher? Who told you to say that? What? What are you talking about? Was it Knower? Did she convince you? Was it Principal? No. Watcher, listen to me.
How am I supposed to tell you if you keep teleporting away? Here, I don't think you can get the statue. Fuck this.
Will you stop pushing me around? Knower. She got to you, didn't she? A knower always knows. After I told you everything.
Oh, I hate Knower. When I get on that airplane.
Watcher, stop running.
Watcher, I'm afraid she's telling the truth.
The truth? What is the truth?
Your body is broken. Your mind.
This is exactly what they want. For us to doubt ourselves and give up.
What do you remember last?
I was chained up. No, that's not right. I was with my parents. Iris's parents. No, I was standing on the other side. Or was I talking to Zhao? Secretary, what is this? What's going on?
You were scattered across time.
Why didn't you stop me?
Dr. Manhattan.
I tried. Every instance, you insisted.
Healer warned me early on. How many times have you lived it over? I don't know. I lost count.
837 instances.
Oh. Out there. What's happening out there? You've been in a daze, screaming in your sleep. I can't stop now. I don't know if it will work, but I have to see it through. I was tricked. So easily tricked. This was all my fault. Your sisters.
Well, it's interesting because we were playing as her, but we were actually playing as Blue, reliving Watcher's memory. So really, we've been playing as Blue the entire game, right? I get what you mean, though.
Your sisters want to see you. Talk to them, please. It's your last chance. I want to say goodbye. But I feel present. I am here. I don't want to be a picture. Come on. Let's go talk
Not so
to
bad. Just
Healer and
ask
Baby,
Picture
okay?
Joe. She's perfectly happy.
And fix her. Wait.
It's the school dang.
Your mask. I want to pretend. Let me pretend. Okay. Will it hurt? I'm sure Healer won't let that happen. This is where I made the biggest mistake of my life. The world you live in. I never wanted it to turn out that way. I should have done better. We all should have done better. Tried harder. Left you something better. I promise. I will do my best. Secretary will do their best, right?
I'm always doing my best.
Not here. It's not here. One more. One more.
Bedroom doors closed. Looking.
Sometimes your backpack isn't big enough.
That's how it goes.
Isn't it strange?
Well.
I've never actually been here before, but everything in my body tells me it's home. Thank you, Blue. I'm ready to see my sisters now. I can't wait to see you. Secretary?
Yes, Watcher.
Lights out.
At least we could tell them Watcher's plan.
I'll go get Healer. Watcher? Watcher.
Uh-oh.
What did I say about communions?
I couldn't stop her.
Did you at least get to talk to her?
I did.
Did she say anything about us?
Yeah, she said I'm her favorite. Ha ha ha. Did.
She didn't have a chance.
Wait, what are you talking about? Well, I guess she didn't say direct specific things, but she did say she was ready to see them. She wanted to see them.
Watcher.
We gotta tell them her plan, though. Oh.
The train's broken for good.
Oh, so you were wasting all that time back there instead of seeing your sister in her final moments?
And we can't sit here any longer. We have to go on foot.
Watcher, do you hear that? We're going for a walk.
We're not taking a body with us.
No. No, that's not right.
We're not carrying a corpse around.
She's right, BB.
I can carry her. Let me carry her.
No, no one is carrying her. I'm not asking for your opinion. We leave her behind.
I'm not asking for yours.
Or we'll end up just like her.
Fixer?
What?
You're a cold bitch.
Tell someone who cares. You little motherfucker. Don't worry. I won't let them touch you ever again.
Incineration? Oh, well. Better get out of there. Okay, wow. Alright, so chapter 8 was a little shorter than chapter 7, so I think that just leaves us 2 more chapters, right? Which we can probably do in one more stream. So that's cool. At least today was actually about an hour shorter than most of the other stream chunks I've been doing of the game. Actually, I can't end now. I have to wait until I can pause and quit out. 2 more chapters and an epilogue? Alright. Alright, okay. Just right here I can do it. Alright, so the things are getting... So Watcher, you know, rip Watcher. But you know what? All that torturing and she never gave in to Nowhere's stupid demands. So I appreciate that. Good on her for that. That would have sucked. She resisted, as you could say. Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens in these final chapters. See if they try to do the plan and see if it works, and I don't know what's gonna happen. Find out next time I stream this, which will be... I don't know when. I know I'm gonna take a break and probably stream some other stuff. And then I will finish this and some upcoming day. Nowhere is hella lame. But alright, that's it for tonight. Thanks for joining.